Okay. So, ang i-discuss natin ngayon is the roots of linear single equation. Yan. So, sa linear equation, we can recall that a linear equation can take from the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. An equation that cannot be written in this form is a nonlinear. Okay? The general representation of nonlinear equation is ax squared plus by squared equal to c. So, nandito daw siya sa form na ito. Kapag nonlinear equation. A nonlinear equation has the degree as 2 or more than 2 but not less than 2. Okay? Kapag ang nonlinear equation ay inilagay mo sa graph, makikita nyo may curve kayong mabubuo. Okay? So, as you can see, yung nasa left side, that is our linear function kapag nakagraph. More on straight. Okay? Pero kapag siya naging non-linear, nagkakaroon na po ng curve. Okay? So, yun yung pinagkaiba ng linear and non-linear kapag graph ang inyong tiningnan. Okay? So, ang ating pinaka-topic is the root. Find yung root, pag-find ng root. So, may dalawang way para makuha mo to. Una is the bracketing method and ang pangalawa is the open method. Kapag sinabi mong bracketing method, meron siyang two initial estimate. So, pag sinabi natin two initial estimate, so may dalawang given na, okay? Meron tayong tinatawag na x lower and x upper. Di ba pag bracketing nasa loob or parang kinukulong mo yung value? Okay? So, underneath bracketing method, we have the bisection method and the false position method. So, i-discuss natin to ngayon. Si bisection and the false position. Okay? Under naman ni open method, ito ang kailangan mo ay isa or dalawang initial estimate. Okay? May diverge. So, under ni open method is the fixed point iteration, Newton-Raphson method, and the second method. Okay? Unahin natin si bisection method. So, it is one of the basic numerical approach to find the root of a nonlinear equation. F of x is equal to 0. Okay? And the simplest one among the other methods. It is a successive approximation method that narrows down an interval that contains a root of the function. So here are the steps on finding the root of the equation. First, choose the value of your lower or the x lower and the upper or x sub u. Guesses for the root such that the function changes sign over the interval. This can be checked by ensuring that the function of your x lower multiplied by function of x upper is less than 0. Okay? After you assign your x lower and x upper, so estimate mo yung XR natin. When we say XR, this is the mid value. Okay? Mid value to. Pag nakuha tayo ng mid value, ang formula natin is i-add mo si x lower and x upper, then i-divide mo sa 2. Okay? After mong makuha si x middle, yung XR natin, make the following evaluation to determine which subinterval that the root lies. Okay? Kung ang iyong function ng x sub L times x sub R, okay? X lower multiplied by your x mid ay less than 0. Okay? Ang root mo daw, the root lies in the lower subinterval. So, kailangan mo si x lower dito. Therefore, set your x upper as your x middle. So, sa second iteration, okay, remains si x lower, but your x upper is your x middle. Kung ano mo yung nakuha mo dito, yun ngayon ang iseset mong x upper sa pangalawang iteration. That is, if your function of your x lower times function of x middle is less than 0. Okay? Next condition, okay? Kapag naman siya is greater than 0. Okay? Kapag greater than 0 naman, okay? Ang root mo ay nag-lie in the upper subinterval. Okay? So, remain si x upper, pero ang x lower mo ngayon, okay, ay ang inyong x middle or xr. Okay? Pag wala sa dalawa, okay, hindi siya less than, hindi siya greater than, nag-equal siya sa 0. So, therefore, ita-terminate mo na ang iyong computation. Okay? Kapag gano'n na nangyari, ibig sabihin, ang root mo, okay, is your x middle, yung nakuha mo. Okay? Tandaan? Okay? Kapag bisection method, kapag pinag-multiply mo si x lower and x middle, at siya ay less than 0, okay, ang x upper mo is your x middle. Okay? If that is greater than 0, ang x lower mo ang mababago. Ang x lower mo iseset mo as your x. Your x middle will be your lower. Okay? Value ng x lower. Then kung equal to 0 naman, terminate the equation. Kung ano na nakuha mo sa xr, that's your root. Okay? Maliwanag. Maliwanag po yun. Okay. Next step. Okay? Calculate the true relative error and the approximate relative percent error. Okay? To calculate the true relative error. Okay? Yes, Miss Mendoza?
Ma'am, wait. Naiwan po ako. Pwede pong pabalik po sa previous slide. Tapos, ano po yung, di ba po, x upper, sa B po, x lower, arrow, x ano po yun?
Ano?
Dun po sa B, di ba
Okay.
po, yung annotation niyo po, ano po yung pinakang last na x?
Okay. Remain si x upper, then ang magiging x lower mo is your x middle. Okay?
Okay pa.
Okay.
Thank
Okay
you
na?
po.
Okay. So, yan. So, again, to calculate the true relative error, okay, get the value of your xr, then i-minus mo siya sa xr previous mo over xr, then times 100%. So, that is your true relative error. And for the approximate relative error, ang mangyayari is si x present, ima-minus mo kay xr previous. Okay? Then, pag pinag-compare mo, if your approximate relative error is less than, okay, the ES, then stop the computation. Otherwise, go to step 2 and repeat the process. Okay? So, ilagay natin siya sa given para mas maintindihan. Okay? Ang sabi dito, use 3 iteration of the bisection method to determine the root of f of x is equal to negative 0.xx squared plus 2.4x plus 5.5. So, sulat natin. Ayan. Okay. So, f of x mo daw ay equal kay negative 0.6x squared plus 2.4x plus 5.5. Okay? Employ that your initial guesses, yung x lower mo daw ay equal kay 5 and your x upper is equal to 10. Okay? Compute the approximate percent relative error and the true relative error after each iteration. So, kailangan natin 3 iteration. Okay? So, maggawa tayo ng table para mas maintindihan natin or mas hindi tayo malito. Okay? Yung I, that's your iteration. Then, X lower, ilagay natin dito is XR or your X middle. So, kayo pala tatanungin ko, which one do you prefer? The XR or X sub M? Para sa X middle, alin ang inyong gusto? Which one do you prefer? XR or XM? Para hindi malito. XR na lang. Okay, sige. So, XR, then here is your X upper. Okay? Di ba kailangan natin ang function ni X lower and function ni X upper. Then, kailangan mo silang i-multiply. Okay? I mean, kailangan din pala natin si X middle. So, sorry, iwan. So, X middle, ilagay din natin. So, function ng XR and the function of your X upper. Kuhanin nyo lahat. Okay? Pag nag-substitute. Then, the true percent relative error. Okay? ET. And your approximate percent relative error. So, since this one is approximate, kaya EA. Okay. So, first step, choose your upper and lower value. So, this is your iteration number 1. Okay? So, given ang lower na 5, and then your upper is 10. Okay? So, yan ang ating una. Next, we need to find the value of our XR. Oh, hindi masyadong basa. Okay? Pag bisection method, okay, add lang natin si X lower plus X upper over 2. Okay, so dito, this is equal to 5 plus 10 over 2. So this one is, so 15 divided by 2, that is 7.5. So si 7.5, siya mong ilalagay ngayon dito sa value ni X sub R. Next, okay? Find the value, okay, of F of X sub L. So ibig sabihin, lahat ng X mo dito, papalitan mo ng 5. Okay? So this is your equation. Negative 0.6x squared plus 2.4x plus 5.5. So what is the value of our F of X sub L? Pakitype sa calcu. Okay, so sino may sagot? Sino may sagot? Meron na ba? 2.5. Okay, thank you. So this is 2.5. How about the X middle? Do you have X middle? Meron na ba may sagot? Pakitype na lang sa chat box. Meron na ba? Okay, X middle naman. Negative 10.25. Okay. So, negative 10.25. How about the function of your X upper? X upper naman. Negative 30.5. Okay. 30 Now, di ba sa step 3 is kailangan mo makuha ano ba yung value ni f of x sub L times the f of x sub R. So, multiply nyo lang itong dalawa. Okay, what will be the answer? Okay, multiply 2.5 times negative 10.25. That is what? Hello? Negative 25.625. Okay. Okay, next. So, yung value ba nung minultiply natin is greater than or less than 0? Less than 0. Sabi natin, kapag siya ay less than 0, so, remain, okay, sa second iteration or sa sunod na iteration, magre-remain yung value ni x sub L. Okay? Then, ang magiging upper mo ngayon is the value of your middle. So, naging 7.5 ito ngayon. That is for the second iteration. Okay? So, fourth step is to get the value of your true percent relative error. Okay? Ano bang formula natin sa ET? Diba? This is the absolute value of your XR minus XR previous over X sub R times 100. Diba ito yan? Okay, sige. Wait lang ha. Sorry for the interruption. Okay. So, relative error. So, makukuha nyo ba siya? May makukuha ba kayong value? Or makukompute ba natin siya? Hello? Do you have any idea on this part? Wala. May guess ba? May makukuha na ba kayo? Kompleto ba yung given? Okay. So, paano? So, yung ET, okay, o yung true relative percent error, makukuha natin siya using, okay, kailangan natin yung value ng XR, di ba? Okay, yes, Mr. Baroja.
Ma'am, ang gagawin po ay pagpapalasin po yung 10 tsaka po 7.5 tapos i-divide sa 2. Yun po yung magiging bagong XR.
That's is for the second iteration. Pero nasa first iteration pa tayo para sa ET. Okay? So, paano? Okay? So, observe the equation, si f of x. Di ba makukuha natin yung root niya using the quadratic formula? Ano yung quadratic formula? Di ba? That is x is equal to negative b plus minus, okay, square root of your b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Di ba? Ito yan. So, dito sa equation natin, the value of our a is negative 0.6. B is 2.4 and C is 5.5. Tama ba? Okay. If you already know the value of the coefficient, so what is now x? This is your true x. Anyone? Pa-compute? Ano magiging value mo ng x? Okay, let's see. Yan. So, Dalisay.
Ma'am, yung positive value po ba?
Oo.
Ano po? 5.6286 po.
6. 5.6286. Okay, sige. Thank you. Okay, lahat ba may hawak na calculator? Kasi magko-compute na po tayo. Okay. Okay. So, para makuha yung true percent relative error, so we already have the true value of x. So, yung true value of x mo, siya yung value ng XR natin. Okay? So, magiging 5.6286 minus yung XR previous natin, ito yung nasa iteration number 1, yung value ng XR mo, which is 7.5. So, over 5.6286. So, again, this is the absolute value. Kaya, percentage. Okay? Kasi times 100%. Okay? So, now, what is the value of our true percent relative error? What is the value? Naka-times 100, ha? Huwag kakalimutan yung times 100. Okay? 33.25. Okay? So, that is our ET. Okay? 33.25. Okay? So, for the percent relative error or yung EA natin, dito tayo walang value. Okay? Kasi wala pa tayong XR present. Okay? So, yan. So, sabi nga natin, nakuha na natin to, na-solve na natin, alam na natin yung value ni x lower and x upper. So, proceed tayo sa step number 2. Okay? Proceed ulit tayo sa step number 2. Okay? Now, what is the value of your XR? What is our XR? Yung sinabi kanina, Mr. Baroja? Ano nga? 6.25. Okay? Sa X lower, remain lang siya. So, 2.5. Ang mababago is your XR. So, what is the value of our f of x sub r? Or yung x, or ang ating middle. Substitute ulit dun sa given equation. Okay, lahat ng x magiging 6.25. That is negative 2.9375. Okay. Next, ang x upper natin, which is 7.5, yung value ng xr kanina. Yes, Mr. Baroja?
Ma'am, ang X upper nga po ay 10, no?
Hindi na. Ang x upper na natin sa second iteration is 7.5. Diba nagano tayo sa condition kanina na kapag lower or less than 0, yung function ng x lower times the function of your x middle, okay? Ang lower interval mo ay remain the same, but your upper or x upper is the value of your x middle.
Opo. Thank you po.
Okay. Now, okay, thank you. Next, you multiply the f of x lower times f of x middle. So, alin ay mo multiply? Si 2.5 at si negative 2.9375. So, what will be the answer? Multiply. Negative 7.348. 438 pala. Sorry. 38. Okay, next. Now, what is the value of your true percent relative error? XR yun.
Ma'am, ano nga pong formula nun? Di ko lang po nasulat kanina.
Ang formula, nasa screen, yung ET. XR minus XR previous over XR. Again, your XR here is your true value of X. So, okay, we have here the answer. So, that is 20. Okay. Now, meron ka ng true percent relative error. Now, proceed on solving the approximate, okay, percent relative error. Again, the formula for this one is XR present. Yung present mo, value ng XR minus XR previous over XR present times 100%. Ay, sorry. Ay. Wait lang pala. Wait lang. Okay, that is parang baliktad. 11.04. Hindi, wait lang. For hindi yan magkaparehas. Wait lang. Ayusin ko lang. Parang may mali. 25. Okay, XR previews. Wait lang ha. Okay, may mali lang sa computation. Okay, so ganito. Sorry, nagkamali ako ng lagay. Okay? So, kapag sinolve natin si ET kanina, di ba ang sabi natin is yung XR natin is the true value. Okay? Yung true value of X. So, stay siya sa 5.62859 minus the 6.25. So, dito is 11.04. Sorry. So, 11.04, pero sa EA, dito yung 20. Okay? Ulit. Sorry, nagkamali ako ng sulat. Again, si true percent relative error, okay? Kaya nga siya true, ang gagamitin mong XR is yung nakuha mong true value of X. So, minus XR previous. So, yung XR previous mo is kung ano yung value ni XR sa part, okay? Sa part ng iteration na yon, sa kahilera niya. So, mangyayari dito is 5.6286 minus 6.25 over 5.6286 times 100%, that is 11.04. Malinaw? Sorry, nagkamali lang ako ng sulat. Sa EA natin is yung 20. Okay, malinaw ba yon? Ulit, si ET, yung XR mo, yun ang gagamitin mong value, yung true value of X. Okay? Yung XR previous doon, kung ano yung value ng XR sa iteration na yon. Pero pagdating kay EA or the approximate, so yung XR present mo, okay, is 6.25 minus XR previous, yung nasa taas niya. So minus 7.5 over 6.25. So this is absolute value times 100%. So dito yung 20. Naintindihan? Sino nalilito? Sino may tanong? Yes? Miss, sino yung nag-raise hand? Wala, bigla.
Ma'am, paulit nga po dun sa 11.04 po kung paano po nakuha. Pasulat nga po ng isosolve po.
Okay, sa ET, okay, ayan. Yan. ET natin ay ito. Di ba yung formula is the absolute value of XR minus XR previous, okay, over XR. So, feel ko nalilito kayo sa part ng XR. So, palitan natin siya ng X true. Mas okay ba if ilagay ko na lang is X true? X true na lang, gamitin natin. Okay, sige. Okay, keep. Alam, madadelete pala lahat. Wait lang. Yes, Miss Mendoza?
Ma'am, palagi po tayong maghahanap po ng sa quadratic equation para po mahanap yung true value po ng x.
Kapag hindi given, kapag hindi binigay, kailangan nyo hanapin. Pero may chances na binibigay na siya.
Sa ano po ba siya binibigay? Sa question po mismo?
Oo, nasa problem siya mismo.
Okay po.
So, wait lang ha. Ayusin lang natin to. Kasi nadidelete ng buo. Ayan. Okay, gamitin na lang natin para hindi kayo malito. Okay? So, for the true percent relative error, so this is equal to the absolute value of your true value of x, okay, minus the value of your XR over the true value of x times 100%. Okay? So, sa second iteration, so natin for second iteration, okay? So, true value of x, that is 5.6286 minus yung value ng XR mo, which is 6.25 over XR present. Okay? Over the true value of x, which is 5.6286 ulit, times 100%. So, makukuha nyo dito is 11.04. Okay tayo dun. Okay, next. For the approximate percent relative error, so this is XR present minus XR previous over XR present. Okay? For second iteration, times 100%. So, XR present natin, that is 6.25. Okay? Minus, yung previous mo is 7.5 over 6.25 times 100%. So, dito makukuha natin yung 20. Tama ba? Sa computation? Nakuha ng lahat. Okay, next. O, kayo naman na mag-solve. For iteration number 3, since tatlo ang kailangang iteration. Okay? So, what will be the value of your x lower? What will be the value of your x lower? Okay, still, this is 5. Kasi, yun, minultiply mo, this is less than 0. Okay, now, if your x lower is 5, what is now your x upper? 6.25. Okay? Then, what is now the x middle? $5.625. Okay. 5.625. Okay? For the function of your x lower, so remain naman yan, 2.5. For your x upper, so this is 6.25, so this is negative 2.9375. Now, okay, kindly find the value of your function of your x middle. Okay, function of your x middle. X middle. So what is the value? .0156. Okay, 0.0156. Okay, next. So if you multiply 2.5 by 0.0156, the answer is, sorry, 2.5 ba to? Tama naman, di ba? 2.5. X lower, tama, lower. So kapag minultiply mo, ang magiging answer ay, what? 0.039? Is it positive or negative? Positive. Okay. 0.039. Then, what is now the value of your true percent relative error? Paano kayo mag-solve ngayon? True relative error. Diba? Yung true value of x minus the xr present over the true value of x. .11 or 0.06? 6.46. So the answer is 0.06. Okay? True relative error, ha? So kailangan mo is the true value of x. Now, what is the value of our approximate percent relative error? 11. Yan ang 11.11. Okay? So, di ba sabi, tatlong iteration lang. So, titigil ka na po sa pang third. Hindi mo na itutuloy. Bakit? As you can see, this is 5.625. Ang lapit na niya sa true value of x. So, ibig sabihin, ang conclusion mo dito, okay? So, after using 3 iteration, okay, the approximate root of the f of x is xr is equal to 5.625. Okay? With the true percent relative error as 6% and the approximate relative error as 11.11%. So, wait lang. So, this one is your final answer. 0.06%, sorry. 0.06. Okay? Maliwanag. So, ito ang ibabox yung sagot. Si 5.625, si true percent relative error, and the percent relative error. Okay? So, pag pinabox, yung nasa dulo, yung value ng XR, yung ating value ng true percent relative error, and the value of your approximate percent relative error. Okay? Maliwanag na po yung bisection method. Traffic. Sino may tanong? May tanong ba? Naintindihan nyo? Hello? Naintindihan? Okay. Wala kayong tanong, ha? Kasi kailangan nyo, pwede po paulit sa condition, ma'am. Ito? Okay. So again, kapag minultiply mo yung function ng x lower kay function ng x middle at ang nakuha mo is less than 0, okay? Remain ang inyong x lower, ang mapapalitan is the value ng inyong x upper. Okay, ang magiging value ng x upper mo dito is yung value ng inyong x middle. Okay? If greater than 0, ang magre-retain is the upper. Kasi nga, mas malaki ang sa 0 eh. So, retain si x upper. Then, ang magiging x lower mo is your x middle. And kapag equal, therefore, terminate the computation kung ano yung XR mo, yun na po ang ating root. Okay. Maliwanag na po ang bisection method. Okay na tayo doon. Okay. Next is the false position method. Okay? Si false position method is an improvement of the bisection method. False position method is also called as the regular. Okay? This is also called as the regular falsi. Ang pinagkaiba niya kay false position method, pinagkaiba niya kay bisection method is yung pagkuha natin ng value ng ating bagong x or yung XR natin kanina. Okay? So, this is also called as the linear interpolation. Kasi dito sa false position method is may involve ang ating interpolation. Yan. So, yung step dito, okay, choose the lower guess for the x lower and for the x upper. Okay, that bracket the root such that the function has the opposite sign over the interval that the value of x, okay, is greater than or equal to your x lower but less than or equal to your x upper. Okay? So kung kanina, kay bisection method, parang ang kinukuha natin is average, di ba? Dito, kay XR, nagkaroon tayo ng bagong formula. Okay? Yung para makuha mo si XR is x upper minus the function of your x upper times XL minus XU. All over function of your x lower minus the function of x upper. So, ibig sabihin, ang makukuha ko or ang kailangan ko sa ating table is the x lower, x upper, x middle, the function of your x lower, and the function of your x upper. So, kailangan present to sa table para madali ng computation. So, ang condition naman dito, okay, kapag si function ng x lower times the function of your x middle is less than 0, so same lang, retain si x lower and your x upper is your x middle. So same lang siya dun sa kanina. So kapag greater than, remain si x upper, pero yung x lower mo is your x middle. Same lang siya kanina. Okay? So, ibig sabihin yung condition, dapat kay bisection method is yun din ang gagamitin mong condition pagdating kay falsi or the regular falsi, false position method. Okay? So, ang kailangan lang dito, okay, unlike kay bisection method, is yung approximate relative percent error lang or yung EA natin. Okay? Okay po ba yun? So, ang kailangan yung tandaan is yung pagkuha ng value ng x middle nyo. Okay. So, for example, determine the first root. F of x is equal to negative 3x cubed plus 19x squared minus 20x minus 13 by using false position method. Use the initial guess of x lower as negative 1 and x upper as 0. With the stepping criterion ng inyong approximate relative error is 1% lang. Okay? Paano po pag ganyang condition? So again, ang inyong function is f of x is equal to negative 3x cubed plus 19x squared minus 20x minus 13. Okay? So, iteration, your x lower, x middle, x upper, the function of your x lower, function of your x upper, wait lang, x middle muna, then function ng x upper, multiply the f of x lower times the function of x middle. Then, the approximate percent relative error. So, ito lang yung nasa table. Okay? So, first iteration, okay, the value of our x lower is negative 1. And the value of our x upper is 0. Okay? Using the formula, okay, for the x middle as x upper minus the function of x upper minus x lower minus x upper all over f of x lower minus f of x upper. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, para ma-solve ko to, kailangan ko muna yung value ng mga function. So, what is the value of the function that have the value of x lower? Function of x lower. So, paltan lahat ng x ng negative 1. So, what will be the answer? So, kailangan kong f of negative 1. That is, what? That is 29. Okay? So, 29 daw to. Next, how about the function of your x middle? Or the function of upper muna. Wala pa palang middle. Function of 0. Dali niyan. Times 0 lang yan. So, that is negative 13. Okay? Now, we have the values na, di ba? So, substitute. So, therefore, x middle is equal to, ang x upper natin ay 0 minus, yung function ng x upper ko, that is negative 13. Minus, x lower daw, which is negative 1, minus x upper, all over the function of x lower, that is 29, minus the function of x upper, which is negative 13. So the value of our x middle is what? Q minus negative 13 minus 1 minus 0 over 29 minus negative 13. Oops. 95. Okay. Yes, Miss Mendoza?
Ma'am, pwede po magpabalik sa previous slide po, yung may formula po ng ano. Thank you po.
Okay. Function ng x upper, it is negative 13 minus 1, negative 1 minus 0, 29 minus negative 13. Para magkakaiba tayo ng sagot. Call messages. 2857 ba? Parang iba sagot ko. Oh, may ibang sagot. Take note, that is 0. Okay? Minus, okay, negative 13. Uy.
Ma'am, may minus po dun sa function of x upper minus x lower minus ano po.
Ay,
Wala
sorry.
pong minus
Wala
sign.
to. Sorry, napasobra. So, it is multiply. Tama. Negative 13 times. Okay, tama naman. Minus 1. So, sorry. Nalagyan ko pala. Napasobra. So, yun pa din ang sagot. Kakaiba tayo ng sagot. Okay, negative 13. 30.95. Okay. Okay, sorry naman. Nagkamali naman ng sulat. Sorry naman. So, that is negative 30 point, 0.3095. Sorry na. Kakalculate din. So, don't forget the sign, ha? So, that is negative 0.3095. Okay, now, what is the function of x middle? Okay, pa-compute ng ayos. 4 point ano siya? So, yung iba, ano naging sagot? Parehas ba kayo? 6? 5 lang? 5 pa lang? Doble pala yung kanya. 6. 6 na pala. Okay. Sabihin natin that is 4.9010. So, negative. So, if you're going to multiply the x lower and x middle, so the answer is what? That is what? The messages. Okay, that is negative 142.129. So, di ba kapag the approximate relative error, wala muna tayo sa first part. Okay? Kasi kailangan natin yung XR previews. Wala man tayong XR previews. So, proceed na agad tayo sa iteration number 2. Okay. So, for the value of x lower, as you can see, okay, nung minultiply mo, this is less than 0. So, remain yung x lower natin. But our x upper now is the value of your x middle, which is negative 0.3095. Okay? So, kindly continue this. Okay? Sige, baka mali to. 10 minutes. Okay? Kailangan makarating kayo sa 1%. Okay? 10 minutes, 7:14. Okay? Kindly proceed. Okay, may mga pag-volunteer na ba? Mag-volunteer ba? Okay, nakuha nyo na ba? Tapos na bang kuhanin? Hindi pa? Okay, sino na meron sa second iteration? Let me see some hands. Meron bang sa second iteration? Tapos na? Okay, sige. Mr. Baroja. Alam, walang bulpin. Mr. Baroja, meron ba? Okay, sige. Pakilist down na lang. Okay, starting from the XR going to EA. Yung mga wala doon. Pakitype na lang.
Ma'am, hanggang ilan pong iteration?
Hanggang makuha mo yung approximate relative na 1%. So pag naka 1% na, tigil na. Okay. XR is negative 0.4093. $29. Okay. Next. One 1.4253 and 1.4253 is 4.9010. Okay? Nung nag-multiply ka na ng value, for 0.4093, okay. Sure na ba yun? Okay, while solving, mag-solve yung iba ha. Tatawag na lang ako ng bigla. Oo. Function of x lower times the function of x middle. Okay, yung iba ha, mag-solve ha. Tawag ako sa third, fourth, and so on iteration. Okay, sige. Okay, so negative, that is negative 41.3337. And for the value of your approximate relative percent error, ito. 24.38. Okay, sige, thank you. Next, okay, for the third iteration. Okay, meron na ba meron sa third iteration? Any volunteer? Wala nagre-raise hand ah. Okay, let's see the list. Okay, Abaka.
Sa XL po natin, -1 pa din. Tapos, XR ay -0.4370.
43? 70?
Ay, magkaiba pa rin ang ginamit, ma'am.
XR?
Opo.
Ganyan? Okay, next.
Sa X upper po ay itong XR nung previous.
0.4, 4093.
Tapos po ang function of XL ay 29 din. Tapos po ang function of XR ay negative 0.3820. Tapos po, function ng X upper, negative 1.42. 41 ang akin, ma'am.
Okay, 41 sa'yo.
Tapos,
53 na lang
tapos po
gamitin natin.
ayan, sige. Tapos po yun, negative 11.07.
07 talaga
8.
siya?
8 po. May 8.
Wala na kasunod?
0 po.
0 na. Okay, sige. Next. EA.
percent ko ay 6.33 na ba sa ano eh? Ay, 6,
Okay.
6.33.
6.33. Okay. Same ba kayo? Or nagkaiba lang sa decimal? Okay, same naman. Next. Fourth iteration. As you can see, wala pa tayo sa 1%. Kasi 6.33 pa tayo. So, tuloy tayo sa fourth iteration. What is the value? Okay? Fourth iteration, wala magvo-volunteer. Tawag ulit ako. Wala. Hello? Wala. Okay, tawag tayo. Miss Madela. Andiyan ka ba? Madela. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Miss Maralit.
Ma'am, nagsasolve pa lang po.
Nagsasolve
Nagkamali
pa
lang po kasi ng una.
Okay, sige.
Lang po.
Tawag tayo ng iba. How about Miss Bautista?
Nagkamali din po sa second iteration.
Second iteration?
Opo.
Okay, sige. Si Miss Coro?
Solving pa lang po.
Okay, solving. Wala bang nakapag-solve ng fourth iteration, ha? Mr. Carmona? Okay.
Try lang po. Sa x sub L po ay -1. Tapos po sa x sub R ko ay -0.4556.
4, 5, 5, 6.
Sa x sub U po ay -4.370. -0.4370.
Okay, wait lang.
Sorry po.
Okay. So, negative 0.4370.
Sa f x sub L po ay 29 pa rin. Tapos dyan po ay 0.3396 pala. 0.3396.
0.3396. Positive, negative?
Positive po.
Sure ka na?
Wait lang. Po. Na-positive sa akin noon nung sinod ko po.
Okay, sige. Try natin. Sige, FX
Negative
upper.
negative 0.3812.
0.3812.
Opo. Nag-iba yung aking sa upper. Okay. Tapos dun po sa penag times ay 9.8484.
Wait lang. Wait lang ha. 3812. So, yung upper mo dito is the middle. Supposedly, this is 0.4370. Same ba kayo nang ginamit na iteration sa 3? I mean, ang value sa 3? Iteration number 3?
Ano po, ang nag-iba po sa akin na yun sa x sub upper po, nung function x sub upper. Middle pala, x sub middle pala.
Ano ang sa'yo?
3812 po.
Kasi ito siguro ay round off na to. Kaya
Sige.
ganun. Okay, sige. Tunod. 3812 sa'yo to. Sige, not. Next.
9.8484. Positive po.
9484.
8484 po. 9.8484.
9.8484. Sorry.
Opo.
Okay. Walang ballpen ko.
Tapos
So,
po,
ano naging EA mo?
4.0825.
4.0825?
Opo.
Okay, sige. Let's see. Compute natin. Tingnan natin. Try natin. Kasi biglang lumayo. So, tayo nagkaiba sa part ng f of x middle. Solve natin. So, negative 3 times ang ginamit mo. 0.4556. Wait lang Solve ko lang. Okay, kasi nagkaiba tayo ng sagot. 4370 minus that is fx sub u 0.33. So 3812. That is negative. Then times ito, yan. XL minus x sub u. X lower mo is negative 1 minus x upper mo is negative 0.4370 over fxl, which is 29 minus x upper na negative 0.3812. Try mo nga ulit. I-compute ang
Wala pa.
sa'yo.
Naging
May iba nga.
negative. Opo. 0.4443 po.
Okay. Ilang 4? Tatlo?
Tatlo po. Tapos 3 ang dulo.
Okay. Ay, ba't upper ang binura ko? Sorry. So, this one is 4370. Sige, na-compute mo na yung mga kasunod? Hindi pa.
Hindi pa po.
Compute mo na. So, dito ay 4443. So, mababago ang iyong function ng x middle. So, magiging negative ano yan?
Wait lang po, masubok ko lang po saglit.
Okay.
Naging ano na po, negative 0.1002. Nasaan nga ulit tayo? Yun. Negative 0. Tapos po dun sa... Ano nga pong mababago pa? Yung yan pong sunod.
Function ng x lower times function ng x middle.
Negative 2.9058.
Ang value ng EA?
Wait lang po. Present minus previous nga po, no?
Over present.
Ayan na, nag 1.6430 po.
1 point?
1.6430.
Ganyan?
Apa.
Okay. As you can see, hindi pa siya 100%. This is more than 100%. So, ibig sabihin, kailangan ko pa ng next iteration. Okay, meron na ba nakapagsagot sa 5th iteration? Any volunteer? Any volunteer? Gusto mag-try. Okay, Miss Maralit.
Ma'am, try lang po. Sa X lower po ay -1 pa rin po. Then, -0.4462 po yung sa middle.
Okay, next,
Tapos
X
po
upper.
ay -0.4443 po.
Okay.
Then,
4443.
same lang po na 29. Then, -0.0267 po. Then, -0.1002 po. Tapos po ay -0.7743 po. Tapos 0.42 po.
0.42. Okay, sige. Thank you. So, as you can see, sa approximate percent relative error natin, naging 0.42. Sabi, mag-stop daw tayo sa 1%. So, since 0.42, ito, stop na tayo dito. Okay? So, therefore, the approximate root of the function given is negative 0.4462, okay, with 0.42 as its approximate relative percentage error. Okay? Maliwanag po yung pagkuha. Okay? Kung bakit tayo tumigal sa 0.42. Nakuha? Naintindihan ba ng iba? Okay. Kaswerte nyo, medyo kulang na yung time kasi 7:33 na. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ito lang yung laman ng inyong midterm exam. Okay? So, sa tingin ko naman, papasa na kayo dito. Okay? Kasi kung tayo may klase bukas, okay? Kasama pa dito yung open method. Okay? Ayaw na. Ayaw na. Okay? Tandaan yung formula, yung condition, kasi hindi po to given sa exam. Okay? Same lang naman ang condition ni bisection at ni false position. Diba? So, yan. Good luck sa exam. Wala pa akong alam sa date. Para ma-review kayo, okay, bibigyan ko kayo ng problem set. Okay? Okay lang ba yun? Bibigyan ko kayo problem set as a reviewer. Okay yun sa inyo? Okay, sige. Gagawin tayo ng iba't ibang level. Ipapasa, syempre. Oo. Papasa yun para sure akong ni-review nyo. At sure akong kapag nasagutan nyo yun, napagpasa kayo, ibig sabihin may naisagot kayo sa midterm exam. Wala pa namang schedule ng midterm exam, di ba? Answer na lang. Kahit answer na lang. Okay lang ba yun sa inyo? Nag-agree ba ang lahat? Hello? Nag-agree lahat? Sure kayo, ha?